Howdy, hey, howdy, ho. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where I tell you the facts about the California Hijack Patrol because of my great love I have for them deep in my heart. The only law enforcement agency that I cannot stand, for good reason. Nothing but a bunch of liars. So I've been trying to keep up with the misdeeds or misconduct of this department. And man, there's been so much that's happened over the last year because I have been not very good about doing due diligence on this subject and keeping you informed. I think the last thing I reported on was the officer in the CHP officer in Santa Rosa that went crazy, buck-ass crazy on a neighbor during a fireworks thing. I think that was in 2018 or something like that. So I'm not going to bring up old stuff, but let's see what they're up to these days. CHP officer charged with unlawfully using database in OC for a friend. I guess that's Orange County, I'm thinking. Yeah, it is. See, a California Highway Patrol officer is facing criminal charges after prosecuted. This was on, this is February 22nd, 2021. He used, basically, he used the CLETS system, California law enforcement, I forgot what it's called. California law enforcement, something or other. And I can't think. I should know. I was a cop. I should know what the terminology is for that, and I can't remember offhand. It's a Department of Justice's database that has all of your confidential information in it in reference to your driver's license. Right, anytime they run a driver's license check or a driver's license plate number, all that information is confidential, but they have access to it, and they can pull it up. And I guess what this guy was doing here was says here that he's facing criminal charges. He accessed a confidential law enforcement database, I'm sure it was CLETS, in order to help a friend's business. The officer, Todd Steffens, has been charged with 3 misdemeanor counts of computer access and fraud and 3 counts of disclosing DMV information without authorization, according to the Orange County District Attorney's Office statement. 43 years old, been employed with CHP since 2007. Of course, they didn't comment. Yeah, I just said it's CLETS, California Law Enforcement Telecommunication System. That's what it's, yeah. They call it CLETS. CLETS or CLETS. It's supposed to be limited to law enforcement use only. Connects law enforcement with database maintained by the FBI, DMV, and other agencies. According to prosecutor, a friend who owned a Los Angeles automotive business asked Steffens to run vehicle identification numbers for cars he was interested in buying through the law enforcement database. Steffens responded to his friend's request sent via text by passing on vehicle information. Well, that's great, man. So, so this guy's got not. Okay, he was interested in this. So this, I guess, this friend of his wanted to buy cars, and so he gave them the the VIN numbers. It's called vehicle identification number. Those are the numbers that are stamped into your engine block and other various locations in your vehicle. And so he could buy them through a law enforcement database. Wow. Okay. Even minor transgressions that properly access law enforcement are prosecuted because they're unlawful abuse of power. The conduct of misuse an official California law database for a friend's prospective car purchase has to be the dumbest thing an officer can do to jeopardize his career and criminal record. So this guy was hired in 2007, right? So 2007. He's got, wow, he's probably got that's over 10 years of duty. I mean, probably what's that? 12 years, 13 years, something like that. I think. If convicted on all charges, Steffens faces up to 3 years in jail. He is scheduled to appear in court April 21st. You know what's interesting about these cases, though? Like I've reported on other cases, what's really interesting about these cases is this. It's really funny to me because this stuff comes up, and we never hear what the deposition of these cases are, and I think that's just hilarious. I still have not been able to research and find out the officer that went crazy in Santa Rosa what deposition his case was. So that's just one of many. I've got some other ones that I'll be running down to you other cases of misconduct that the CHP has been involved in. What's really interesting, and I've been meaning to make a database on it, but just been too busy. I've got other things. I got a lot of stuff going on. They sure do get involved in a lot of child pornography cases. I've noticed that there's an uptick in that with the CHP, probably over the last 5 years. And I would love to know what the statistics of that are. I was going to do a matrix myself. I just haven't had the time to sit down and do it. But I mean, over and over again, they just had an officer in Fremont, it was about a year ago, that was dating a 16-year-old girl, I think it was. Anyway, hey, listen, I wanted to get this one out there because I wanted to make sure you guys knew I was doing my job. Also, I'm going to be doing some stuff on the Unit and R7, R3 radar detector, keep you from getting those tickets from those nasty spiders that hide out, the California Hijack Patrol. All right, you guys, howdy hey, howdy ho, Shark Raven Matt here. I got to go.